true Super Hentai, may have a twisted ankle, may have a broken ankle after his match with Sami Callihan, but in true Super Indie heroic-like fashion, Hentai has persevered, but after this now being his 4th match and 5th opponent in under 24 hours, can Hentai weather the storm? Can he stand the pain? Can Hentai make history?
Parental discretion is advised.
Justin Idol spent the first 6 to 7 years of his career in comparative obscurity compared to the grand stage of IWC and the Super Indie division. Often overlooked, often underappreciated, always underrated, Justin Idol can finally, in a long overdue fashion, break out tonight, break through the glass ceiling, and come through as a true Super Indie competitor here tonight. Let's go up to Chuck Roberts for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is the finals in the Super Indie tournament. The winner of this bout will be the new Super Indie champion. It's set for 1 fall and a 60-minute time limit. Your official is Senior Official Bobby Williams. Introducing to you first the participants. In the ring and to my right, he hails from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Is a former 3-time IWC Tag Team Champion. Fans, this is Justin Idol! And his opponent, in the ring and to my left, he trained out of Hayabusa, Japan, weighs in at 190 pounds, and is the very first ever IWC Super Indie Tournament Champion. He is Super Hentai!
7 years ago, Super Hentai stood across the ring from the fallen angel Christopher Daniels in the finals of Super Indie 1, looking to make history. Tonight, Hentai could come full circle here in the White Oak Athletic Association, the final round of Super Indie 8 to determine a new Super Indie champion. I am Joe Dombrowski ringside, joined by the partner, I won't say life partner, but the partner of Justin Idol, Eric Ecstasy. Jason Gory sitting in as well for this historic Super Indie 8 final match. Eric, you just got to be so proud right now of Justin Idol.
I feel like I'm in the Bring It On sequel. I'm a cheerleader tonight for Justin Idol.
So much rich history in the Super Indie Championship in such a short amount of time. From Delirious to Johnny Gargano to Jerry Lynn to Larry Sweeney, John McChesney, Jason Gory, Troy Lords, Low Key, SJK, Chris Sabin, AJ Styles, Cole Cabana, and on to where it all started, the original Super Hentai. So many names have used this championship and this tournament as a platform to major success, whether it's WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, international tours, or perhaps being on top of the IWC in this part of the country. Either way, everyone has benefited in a major, major way.
Jason Gory, you were Super Indie champion
For an hour.
Oh, wow. Jason Gory, my other partner, is joining me.
Sector fire.
Yes.
Colin Elbow tie up center of the ring. Important story to keep our eyes on in this match, gentlemen, is the ankle of Super Hentai, injured at the hands of Sami Callihan. Hentai very noticeably limping out here in his entrance. Can he block the pain out? You know, Hentai very strong-willed, very strong-minded, but it comes to a point where that body is going to give out eventually. And Hentai charging in quickly, Idol a step ahead, and we're looking right now at 2 very skilled young veterans, little over a decade in the game, very deserving of this spotlight, but only one can come out on top.
And if you notice, Joe, too, Justin's heavily taped on his, I believe, left arm. From the last match, he has a pretty severe contusion on his arm.
Both men showing signs that they've been through a couple rounds in this tournament.
That's right. This is the first ever 4th round in Super Indie tournament history. Our field of 12 narrowed down to 2.
Gotta wonder if that ankle is going to affect Super Hentai's flying ability.
Oh, absolutely true. Hentai lives in the air at a great deal of his matches, and we saw Justin Idol go for that ankle a moment ago. Hentai quick to get to the ropes.
Go Hentai!
Hentai does have the bullseye. Idol was scouting. He was watching that matchup. And now again, going right to the ankle. And Hentai again to the ropes.
Well, Gory, you faced both men. What are your thoughts? Who's got the advantage?
Both of them are pretty evenly matched. I mean, right now, they both got injuries, one to the forearm, one to the ankle. It's just overcoming that.
That's right. It's going to be who has the strongest will, who can push their body beyond its normal limits. That's what Super Indie has always been about. As Hentai now begins to open up on Justin Idol, pace quickens a bit. Hentai for the second time charged in and got countered. And Idol again with a kick right to the temple by the looks of things. And Hentai's dazed.
This is probably the most evenly matched pairing tonight. Same height, similar build. Like I mentioned, though, Justin's the underdog. Hentai's probably the favorite going into this tournament just because he's had so much experience.
Idol would probably be a few inches taller, but Hentai a couple shades more powerful. So certainly does all balance out.
Super Hentai going with his retro look, blue and orange.
Could that be an omen of things to come? Could be. We've seen Hentai in different colors every time he's been out here, I do believe.
He's got a plethora of
That's a big word, and that's a stylish man.
A shoulder tackle and a slap, and you can see how much this means to both men. Hentai, no personal disdain for Justin Idol, but the stakes at hand here, all personal relationships go out the window.
There we go.
And now the forearms begin back and forth, center of the ring now. Hentai gets the advantage. Hentai, again, hardest strikes in business for his weight class.
Sportsmanship out the window now.
Hentai starting to move around that ankle a little bit better, hopefully getting a little bit more blood flowing down there, a little bit more feeling. Certainly he'll need that as this match progresses.
Everybody's just their eyes are glued on this match. Even I'm myself finding it hard to talk, watching to see who's going to come out of this. This is probably the most exciting Super Indie tournament we've had.
5 minutes.
And certainly neither of these men want to make a mistake either. Super Hentai knows how far he has come. He knows how difficult it is to reach this point in the tournament. After 8 years of attempting, it's only the second time he's come this far. Justin Idol is this first taste of true singles glory. This is the potential that all Justin Idol's followers have been talking about for so many years. It's his time to put up or shut up and realize it.
Well, Joe, I told you, he's been waiting for this since the day he broke into the business. I think tonight has to be his night. How many times do you get a chance to get this far?
Exactly. Up and over goes Hentai. Idol able to catch Hentai and drive Hentai down. Cover 2 and no.
Almost desperation there.
And both these men, again, even though trained for endurance, they realize they don't have a lot of staying power left here. They've been through so much. They want to try to finish off quickly. They want to try to exploit a weakness. And Hentai drops the back of his head, follow through elbow here. Could this be Idol 2 and no? And keep in mind, when you start getting winded, when you start breathing heavily, how much it takes out of you just to kick out of a cover.
They're on pure adrenaline right now.
Crowd watching on in silence here. Certainly a lot of respect for both of these athletes. What Justin Idol's accomplished in the tag team division with yourself, Eric, what you guys have overcome, your current battle with the establishment, Norm Connors, and certainly there's no way you can not respect Super Hentai.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, he's been around since day one. Everybody here respects
Pace quick and double cross body, both men down. And if they weren't sucking wind before, they damn sure are now.
I think Idol lost a tooth there.
Referee assigned this contest is Bobby Williams, administering the 10 count. If we get to 10, this will be a draw and we'll have a vacant championship.
Well, let's hope not.
That'd be a terrible way to end this weekend, but a realistic one.
Yeah. when both men are this tired, it definitely could happen.
Hentai to his feet a half a second quicker. He has to open up on Idol. Jeez.
Oh,
Both men digging down.
those are forearms.
See how much this means for both men. Hard clothesline. Hentai hits a second. Building momentum here. The jumping back elbow in the corner. Followed through with Idol with a side kick. Idol has Hentai scouted.
That could be the break he needs.
Idol's been watching Super Indies of old, 2-0.
Both these men have seen each other wrestle time and time again. Counter after counter.
These men certainly very familiar with, but never have they met on a stage like this, and one would surmise they never will again.
I mean, I actually think this is the first ever singles meeting between these two, and what a way to do it.
Reversal. Idol gets the foot up. Gonna go springboard here. Caught right in the Northern Lights. Hentai specialty. Hooking the leg. Hentai gotta go.
There we go. Yeah, definitely one of his finishing maneuvers.
Just keep in mind the magnitude of what it means to get through, whether it's 8, 12, the best athletes in the world. Not the company, the area, the world. Imagine what it takes of your body, of your soul, of your mind, of your heart. Now just imagine doing it twice. That's what Super Hentai's faced with right now. As we have a reversal of covers here, center of the ring.
Wow.
No man with a clear-cut advantage here right now. Back to their feet.
More pinning combination.
Backslide. Hentai cannot drive with the legs properly with his ankle in the condition it's in. So Idol comes back now. German suplex. Bridging up. 2-0. Maybe you have to wonder, if the ankle was not hurt, a bit stronger of a bridge, could Hentai have gotten free?
You're right. And you know, you have two feel-good stories here. You know, you have Justin, the underdog, the guy who's been waiting for this. If he comes out on top, it's great. You got Hentai being the first ever 2-time winner. Obviously a big fan favorite here, a guy that definitely deserves it. So either way, I think the fans are going to go home happy tonight.
And Hentai, the entire reason this tournament is taking place right now, petitioned for its reinstating after North Connors shelved it last year. Hentai did not want to see
10 minutes gone by, 10 minutes.
the Super Indie legacy he built die away. And that legacy could hit a whole new plateau in just moments here. But Justin Idol will not go quietly. Center of the ring again. The exchange of hard shots.
You can see the fatigue in both men, obviously, but not quitting.
Not in the least. Headbutts back and forth now. Each man putting it all on the line. Hentai goes
Idol
for,
looking for a powerbomb here.
went for the punching, but Idol slips in underneath. Running Liger bomb. This could be all. But Idol can't capitalize.
Yeah, a move like that, you're definitely looking for a finish at that point, but it doesn't look like he can even make the cover. It definitely would have been 3. Hentai's barely moving.
The Liger bomb, a favorite move of Super Indy 3 champion Chris Sabin, that helped him propel him to championship victory, but perhaps not so tonight for Idol. Idol finally drapes an arm. He's got 2-0. Near fall. Idol was half a second away from realizing a 10-year dream.
He's clearly frustrated at this point. He hasn't been able to put it away.
Idol cannot defeat himself mentally, and you can hear the impact. No quit in Hentai. And Idol comes back with the kicks. And there's no dispute.
I know.
There's no description necessary as you see the ruthlessness, the cutthroat type antics of Justin Idol as he kicks himself into a whole new gear here. Head of steam, maybe going for some whammy kablammy action. Hentai blocked it.
Look at this beat. Torture rack.
Into a burning hammer. Idol dropped right on his head. That's got to be it.
I hate to say it, but that has to be it.
Hentai making history here.
Right here.
Hentai, 2-time. The fatigue of the body of Hentai prevented the body-on-body cover being where it needed to be. The one arm being draped left the right shoulder exposed, and Idol has life.
I don't know how either man is moving at this point.
Eric, you ready to ice down Justin after the match?
I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, also shining a belt.
Hentai looked like he was limping a little bit more on that ankle, may have re-aggravated that injury.
Well, I'm hoping Justin can see that and take advantage of it.
Well, certainly two perspectives from where we are compared to where Justin is. Hentai now hits the head scissors. Idol is down. Idol is out of the ring. Not sure if by choice or by momentum, but either way, Justin Idol has a breather of sorts, but Hentai looks like he's going to follow him. Hentai doesn't want to give Idol an opening here either.
Joe, has this been one of the first times his action spilled out to the floor in the tournament tonight?
I believe it has been. Yeah, we haven't seen this, but certainly a tough nature of this matchup, the unpredictable nature of this matchup.
Oh. You can hear those shots from where we're sitting.
I think Idol's just trying to regroup for a moment here, but Hentai right behind him with those hard shots. And I think we are abandoning the super indie frame of mind right now.
Yeah.
For the sake of competition. Let's just beat the hell out of each other at this point.
I think they both realized that pure wrestling wasn't going to get this done.
Suplex. Well, both men know the heart the other has, the determination, the competitive spirit, and Idol just fell awkwardly on some of those steel chairs, I do believe.
Idol's basically laying on the front row at this point.
What does Hentai do?
About time the crowd is up for this one.
Hentai with the knees onto Idol, prone on the chairs.
Wow.
Nowhere for Idol to go. 180 pounds of super Hentai, 4 or 5 steel chairs, and Idol's body sandwiched in between.
I don't know what to say, Joe.
That steel is unforgiving.
But this is what it's going to take. Both these men know what the other is made of, now more so than ever. But again, it gets to a point, gentlemen, one of these bodies will give out. And it may be potluck as to which one, but whichever one does, I sense is not far away.
I don't know how Idol's body is not going to give up at this point. Look at him.
This could be all for Idol. Idol appears to be unconscious. 2 and Idol.
And he's out.
Opened his eye about halfway through that fall.
15 minutes.
15 minutes plus add on every other match they've had tonight. These guys have been out here for several hours.
I think Idol, as a power slam attempt here, Idol heard the referee's count and that woke him up, that revived him. Otherwise it might have been over.
Spear Crusher. Corey knows all about this one. One of the most dangerous moves in IWC.
I don't see any way Hentai can kick out of it. So he escaped it. Smart maneuvering. Hentai somehow charged in with the triple knees. Not the same amount of speed and velocity he usually had. The second time got him better. Hentai still trying to dig down deep. Again with the power slam.
Big power slam. Justin's out again.
Didn't have the strength to hold him. Idol breaks free.
Very nice super kick.
Hentai's
There he is. Spear Crusher.
Spear Crusher coming up. Drives it down. Back of the head. Idol's got the tournament. How did Hentai kick out?
I don't think anybody's ever kicked out of that, Joe.
I can't recall anyone off the top of my head. Maybe 1 or 2 at most, but certainly not after being in 3 matches.
I thought that was it, Joe. I was ready to break out the champagne and the KY.
And imagine what, please, imagine what Justin Idol thinks right now. 1/10 of a second from realizing this.
A few curse words are probably running through his head. As is mine.
Idol, well, certainly we can understand your heightened state of affairs right now. And certainly Idol has just got to do everything he can here just to continue on.
The crowd's just in a state of shock. I think they don't know what next to. Oh my God.
Well, it's another case. They
from the
respect
top.
both men. Oh,
He's
no.
going for Spear Crusher from the top.
No.
Headbutts.
Hentai doing whatever he can.
Oh Lord.
Power slam.
No.
Off the second rope. Hentai got it off this time.
Oh, that could be it.
It took 3 or 4 attempts. Is this going to be all? Hentai, 2-peat. No! Another near fall.
How much does Justin Idol have?
Hentai going up top.
This could be double
This
knees.
knee. He got the knees. Right into the sternum. This could be all. Hentai did it! He did it! Hentai 2-peat. Hentai makes history.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the Super
sacrificed an ankle, sacrificed ring time, but Super Hentai persevered, and the man that started Super Indie just brought it to a new level.
As disappointed as I am, you got to give it out to Hentai. What a great performance tonight.
Jason Gorey, what about the guts? What about the heart we've seen from both these men?
True competition. They put everything on the line, and that came out on top.
Hentai can barely stand, but the man that fought so hard to win the first tournament, to build the legacy, take it to Japan, and subsequently continue to raise the bar on Super Indie year after year, and even bring it back when it looked like it was shelved forever. The true definition of the heart, the soul, and the conscience of the Super Indie title now has his possession again for the first